All right, here we go. Catfish Pro 600 CTS. I've been wanting to order this reel for a while, and then I finally went ahead and ordered it when we had the Catfish conference last weekend or weekend before last, something like that, because they was running a special on it. This box is like the Ming Yang and the Sugaling. It's got your diagram on it, so once again you're going to want to keep the box. Let's see here, model 600 CTS, gear ratio 5:3 to 1, 19 pounds of drag, and your line capacity at 20 pound is 210 yards, so it's not as big as some of them. Whew. Thick anodized aluminum side cover, infinite anti-reverse, all precision brass gears, all stainless steel bearings, multi-disc durable carbon matrix drag with powerful 19-pound drag, centrifugal brake system, aluminum handle with comfortable EVA grip knob, or EVA knob, I'm sorry, synchronized level wind system, and this is the right hand. Same thing on the back, same thing on the side. So when we open it up, like I said, there's your diagram. So if you're going to break into it, you need to hold on to the box. And I think this did come in a bag. I'm not sure because I did open it. But that's a nice color. You can get a nice soft Catfish Pro bag to keep it in. So here we go. So well, right off the bat, I notice it has a release like the Sugaling. Nice long handle. Grips are normal grips. It doesn't have the play like the Sugaling had though, which is good. I hate the play. It's tournament series. It's a nice orange goldish color. I like it. Catfish Pro. It's got numbers on your dial here. Clicker. It's a lower tone than some of the other ones. Let's see. Need to center the spool up a little bit. Remember, when you have knobs on both sides, the knob on the handle side centers your reel up, your spool. So once you get it centered, you don't have to mess with it anymore. The reel seat, it is almost exactly like the Sugaling, how it's mounted on the inside. It doesn't have the pins holding it down, which I do like this style of mount. Well, I guess that's about it. I mean, it's smooth. Hopefully it casts better than the Sugaling. I mean, I like the Sugaling, and it does cast good, but it's not as, I do prefer the Ming Yang CL60 and the Rover over it. So I'm just curious to see, because it is, it appears to be so much like the Sugaling. I'm very curious to see how it performs. All right, so let's get to the rod. So as you can see, it comes in a nice cardboard tube. Has Catfish Pro logo on it, which I think is pretty cool. Let's get it opened up. Comes in bubble wrap. This is a receipt. Very, very light. I did order the medium action, which I seen Dieter dropped a review, I think a day or two ago, and he's been using this combo for the past 2 months, I think he said, and he talked like he really liked it. And come to find out, he ordered a medium action as well. I bought mine with the intention of using it for channel cats. But of course, y'all know Dieter, he goes after blues and flatheads and channels, so it can handle what he catches. I'm sure it can handle what I'm going to catch. I rarely ever catch one. Rarely ever catch one the size that he catches. Man, it's very light. Let's see. I like it. It's orange. Kind of looks yellow. Kind of gives it a yellowish look on the computer. As you can see, it's Catfish Pro. It looks like a sticker maybe, and they've put a clear coat over it. But it's got like a brown wrap with gold on the end. So reel seat. It's not wrapped as much as some of the higher dollar reels I noticed. Some of the higher dollar ones I got there wrapped multiple times. And I don't think this has any backing wrapping under the reel seat. But it has this white tip, which is glow in the dark. I hope I'm not too close. Which is glow in the dark here. It's a 7.6 medium power, which it says action, but anyway. So it does have the plastic reel seat, and it has the finger guard. I used to really like finger guards when I first started using casting rods, but now I really don't need them. I know some people love them, some people don't care for them. It doesn't really matter to me. Two-piece EVA grip on the rear butt here, but that could jeopardize you in pulling it out of a rod holder, depending on the style of rod holder you have. I mean, but this would be a good bumping rod because it's very light. So I'll tell y'all what, let me get the reel on here. I'll give you a quick shot of that, and then I'm gonna get it spooled up and put some weight in on here and show you the action. The reel and the rod are two different colors. I don't know if you can tell it on here. I mean, I assumed it would be a little closer, but as you can tell, it's not that close. This is, when you compare this is more of an orange, this is more of a gold, burnt orange color. But I guess since it's orange, I'm gonna spool it up with some 30-pound neon orange slime line. I wasn't sure because online it kind of looked yellow to me, so I wasn't sure whether to spool it up with some 30-pound yellow. I have some 30-pound power mono from Runkle, real good line, and I've got some 30-pound slime line, but I think I'm gonna go with the slime line on here. So I'll tell you what, let me get it spooled up, and then we'll check out the action. All right, so we're back. Got it spooled up with 30-pound slime line, neon orange, and the line actually matches the pole pretty good. It's almost a perfect match. I actually got Whisker Seeker orange line too, but the slime line was a better match for the color. So let's get it loaded up and see the action. All right, so I'm gonna use a 5-pound weight to show the action. So here we go. Let out some line. I hadn't set the drag yet. Man frame good. All right. So that's 5 pounds. You can see it's loaded up pretty good. And I asked them what size fish could this take, and they said whatever size I could hook, it could handle. Drag slipping. Let me do it, tighten it up a little bit. There we go. Now the thing I don't like about it, my line is touching my rod. So if this eye was a little bit closer to keep your line off of your rod, it'd be better. But anyway, there's the action.